This is an Evergreen Media Network production. And now, it's time to put you on the spot with EGM.
Hello and welcome to On the Spot with EGM. I'm your host, Jesse Krisky, and today we've got a great one for you today. We are joined by Karen Deigl. Karen, is that how you pronounce your name?
Yes, you pronounced it perfectly. It's Deigl, correct.
Karen Deigl, you're the president and CEO of the Senior Resource Association.
That's correct.
We're glad to have you here today.
Well, thank you for having me. It's a pleasure.
Oh, great. Thanks for joining us. All right, the Senior Resource Association, you guys need volunteers for the Meals on Wheels program. Tell me about the Meals on Wheels program, why you need volunteers, and all that good stuff.
Sure. Well, Meals on Wheels is one of our signature programs. Obviously, Senior Resource Association provides many services for seniors in our community. Meals on Wheels is a program for individuals who are homebound, and they have let us know, and they need a hot meal each day. Meals on Wheels provides one hot meal Monday through Friday. It is delivered by a volunteer, so it's not just about the meal, it's also about the wellness check.
Okay.
And that's where the volunteer part comes in. Right now, we're serving it's over 450 meals daily, Monday through Friday. And so that means that we are needing a number of different volunteers to provide those services every day. The volunteer, I'll kind of explain what the volunteer actually does. The volunteer has a route. So that route consists of maybe 10 to 12 individuals that they will deliver to that day. And they take the meal in, they drop it off, they see the person face to face, and they get to check to see if the person is doing well. So it's that wellness check. And that the meal is left with the person, and they are then provided with that 1/3 of daily nutritional value.
All right, great. That's great that you're offering this for the community. Now, you've always relied on volunteers. How long has Senior Resource Association provided Meals on Wheels?
Great question. We have been in this community now for, next year will be 50 years.
Wow.
So we'll be having our 50th anniversary celebration next year. We have been providing meals for that entire time. And so the program has grown significantly. COVID really escalated the need for meals for individuals. And I will say that even though we're serving over 450 on a daily basis, we also have currently around 300 still on a wait list. So there's 300 people that have reached out to us to say, hey, I need a hot meal. I need some nutrition. I can't cook any longer, or I can't go to the grocery store any longer. There's no one here to cook for me. Multiple different reasons. And it could be, when we say they can't cook any longer, arthritis, their hands, they can't open jars, they can't, cook, or they're using a walker, and the walker, they can't cook and hold on to the walker, or move the food around and move the walker around as well. So there's multiple different reasons. But yes, over 300 people still on the wait list. Out of that 300, we are serving about 50% of them using philanthropic dollars. So that's really important to us as well. Volunteers and funding for these meals.
Okay, and so you're serving over 450 seniors now. How does a senior qualify for Meals on Wheels?
So the qualification process is fairly easy. They contact us. They then have to have an assessment done, and that assessment actually is done by the Area Agency on Aging, and it's just a list of questions that they have. Asking about their, who they are, where they live. There is a factor of age to be on public funded program. It is over the age of 60, but there isn't any income limit. So it's not that difficult to become on the program.
Okay. And so they contact Senior Resource Association?
Yes, Senior Resource Association, 772-569-0760. Our seniorresourceassociation.org is our website.
All right. Very good. Seniorresourceassociation.org. Now, how many volunteers do you have? And how many do you need?
Yeah, great. Right now, we have probably over 200 volunteers at any given time. Not all of them are active. Some have left and gone back up north, of course, because we do have a lot of snowbirds. So even though that sounds like a lot, really, when you think about it, the number that we're providing, the number of meals we're providing every day, that 450, that equals to between roughly between 35 and 45 routes every day, depending on how many we're providing. So when you think about it, 200's not that many people. We, a lot of individuals will provide service to us or provide their time, one day a week. Some do much more, which is wonderful. But really, the nice part about volunteering for Meals on Wheels is that it's really at your convenience. Other than the fact that if you are volunteering that day, which takes about 2 hours, you can choose what day, and it has to be delivered. The meal has to be delivered between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m., I believe, or 10 and 2 actually is what it is.
Okay.
So it is only a couple hours, and again, it's your choice. You can say I want to do every Tuesday, or I want to do the third Tuesday of the month. The other opportunity we have is for businesses. We have what we call the Adopt a Route program. And that's for businesses who want to provide their employees, one employee, every week or however often. And it doesn't have to be the same employee. There could be multiple employees that have been orientated to be a Meals on Wheels volunteer. But the company has committed to allowing that person to take the time, maybe it's their lunch hour or during their workday, to be a volunteer. So Adopt a Route. A lot of the law enforcement agencies, they have provided services to us. City of Vero Beach Police, they're wonderful. The Sheriff's Office has been great in doing that, and a few other businesses have participated. So a few different ways of helping us out.
Okay, very good. And it's right around lunchtime. That's 7 days a week or
5 days a week, okay. Monday through Friday. We do have, on Fridays, we do deliver for most of our clients 2 frozen meals that cover them for the weekend. We make sure that, of course, that they're able to reheat the meal and know how to do it properly. But it is only delivering 5 days a week.
Okay. And so if you're thinking about becoming a volunteer and you're worried about how does a volunteer find the places where they need to go? How do they go about their route?
Yes. So we actually are very tech savvy.
All right.
We have a mobile app. So it's an app that is on your phone. And when you are volunteering that day, you put in the code word of the day and your name, and it downloads the route that you're going to be delivering, the people that you're going to be delivering to. And it's a GPS situation, so it actually takes you, from stop to stop, tells you the directions of how you get to one client or the other. The nice part about this app also is that it is part of the wellness check. It's a change of condition. So when you are there, you have to get them to sign off that they have received their meal, and the volunteer asks the questions. How are you doing? Has anything changed since yesterday or the last time we saw you? And if there has been some changes, then they identify that, they put it into the app, that gets sent back to our office immediately, and then we're able to contact family members or emergency contact. In some cases, we actually have to call 911. So it's a wonderful technology that we've implemented for this program.
Yeah, and you're providing a very important service, not just meals, but also the welfare check. Basically, it sounds like.
Yes. And you know what? The great part about this as well is that they're seeing someone. A lot of our clients don't ever see anyone. That this person sometimes is the only person they get to see. So they build relationships with them. They become, they chat. They love to talk, and it's just a good relationship between volunteer and the client. And a lot of our volunteers say, yes, we're providing food, and that's wonderful, but the volunteer is getting a lot out of doing this as well.
It sounds like it. Yeah, very much so. And so do volunteers use their own vehicle, their own coolers, bags?
Yes, they do use their own vehicle. We do provide them with a couple cooler bags when they start with us, and of course we change them out if necessary. So yes, we do provide the tools that are necessary, but the car is the volunteer's car.
Okay. And can you deliver with someone, with a friend, with a spouse, or do you have to deliver alone?
No, you can. You can have someone ride along with you. We just make sure that all of our volunteers go through an orientation so that they know what to expect, what to do, and what to do in certain circumstances. They also have to have a level 2 background check.
All right.
And just to ensure that, everyone, we're going into seniors' homes. We want to make sure that we protect our seniors.
Mm-hmm. Very good. That's good for everybody's safety.
Yes.
And so what else do our listeners and our viewers need to know about Senior Resource Association and the Meals on Wheels program?
So Senior Resource Association is here for the families of seniors. We provide multiple different services to individuals in Indian River County. We are also the transportation provider. So we're contracted by the county to provide the mass transit, the GO line, and the community coach services. But Meals on Wheels is a real, just a wonderful program that provides that needed nutrition to so many people in our community. And if there's any way that anyone has time to help us out, we would really appreciate it, because we need our volunteers now. There's a need for it.
Great. And quickly, how do we contact you?
So, again, you can call us at 772-569-0760 and just ask for the Meals on Wheels department. And also there is, you can go online and seniorresourceassociation.org. That's our website. And read all about us, and please give us a call.
All right. Very good. We'll do that. Karen Deigl, President CEO of Senior Resource Association, talking about Meals on Wheels of Indian River County. Thank you very much for joining us today. And thank you for watching and listening to On the Spot with EGM. I'm Jesse Krisky. This is the Evergreen Media Network. Thanks a lot.